That is, check out the little comedy corner we got going on here. We are in Sanctuary Hills right now. If you listen to the audio version, if you're not watching the video version like I was just talking about, you can check out the audio version at Exchange of Dialogues podcast on iTunes, Google Music, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Exchanging Dialogues podcast. There, this is the Papa Pass Game Cast. I think we were episode 7, 6, 7? 7 or 6. I think 7, maybe. Maybe 7. I don't know. I don't know which one we're on. Maybe 6. Who knows? Who can tell these days? But we got a little comedy corner here that we built during our off time. I'm pretty pleased with it. And then, what we did last time... Yeah, I think this might be episode 7. Because I think episode 5, we did the Corvega Assembly Plant. I think that was episode 5 right here. Did that. And then episode 6, we went and did the Cambridge Police Station. We went and did that with our good friend, Mr. Paladin Dance, who has become our 4th trusted ally. So far, it is Guy McFly, our main character, along with Codsworth, our trusty companion as of now, and our robot companion, and then Mr. Handy. And then we have Dogmeat, who is our faithful German Shepherd mutant dog, who is wonderful. And yes, he's a mutant dog. Of course he is. Of course he is. Everyone's mutant in that world, unless he was born in a vault and has purebred genetics. He suffered from radiation. He is a Dogmeat. He's not like a mutant hound the way the super mutants have. We get into super mutants here in a little bit. I think we are going to run into some here in the near future if we finally do the Grey Garden mission. But the super mutants came from an FEV virus. The FEV virus, I can't quite think of what it stands for at the moment. Let me think. It's an evolutionary virus. Furthering. I can't remember what the F stands for. But it's an evolutionary virus, and originally was dropped, I think, by the Chinese. I think they dropped the virus. I'm going to have to look that up and get back to you guys. I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember something like that. I was actually going to do a D&D campaign, a Dungeons and Deathclaws campaign. Because one of the first places, I know for sure one of the first places that the virus shows itself is in my hometown of Denver, Colorado, which they call Dog City in the Fallout universe. It's Dog City. And I don't remember what game it's in. It could be in Fallout 2 that you hear about a little bit, or it just could be in the comics or in the books that they wrote that are canon, that aren't canon. They are and they aren't. Some pieces are, some pieces aren't for some reason. I'm not 100% sure. But Dog City is the name of Denver, Colorado, and I do believe one of the starting places of the FEV virus was Dog City. I'm going to have to look into that, but I am pretty sure about that. So anyway, we're going to go to the Cambridge Police Station, and like I said in the last episode, if you do recall, it is possible that those Radiant quests that were given to us by Reese and I can't remember the chick's name, the female Brotherhood of Steel member, but that were given to us by those two, that it could end up being on the DLC place as well. She did give us to find some sort of, I don't know, some fucking flux capacitor or something, but it's in Rayburn Point, and Rayburn Point I do believe is in the Far Harbor DLC, so we cannot get there until we start that DLC, and we are not planning on starting that DLC right away. That's kind of a little bit further down the line. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to College Square. And we are going to do all of the ghouls in College Square. That's where we're at right now. It's myself and Codsworth. This is what Race has us doing. This is our very first mission. I think it's always College Square that he gives you. It's right next to the Cambridge Police Station. So you just fast travel to the Cambridge Police Station, go right next door to the College Square. That's where you will do your first Radiant mission for Reese. And I think he just gives you some caps. I think it's, just kind of pretty much just for clout. And it's a little unfortunate that we can't do both of them, because I don't know if we can finish the Semper Fi mission if we don't do both of them. If we don't do both of their quests. So we can't go to Rayburn Point. I don't think until like level 25 or something. Maybe level 15. But I haven't even been to Diamond City yet, and you have to go to Diamond City to meet Nick Valentine, who is one of the main characters in the Far Harbor DLC. If you've done the Far Harbor DLC and you haven't taken Nick Valentine with you, I insist that you take Nick Valentine with you. I insist that you do. There is dialogue between Nick Valentine and Dima. I won't spoil any more. That is just absolutely insane. You need to look at it. You need to listen to it. You need to take Nick Valentine with you to the Far Harbor DLC. And we are in the College Square. I just disarmed a trip mine. We are crawling down the steps now. There is a Protectron in there. Like I said before, we're going to try to get back there. And we're going to try and hack that Protectron so we have a worker with us. I'm checking the bathrooms. I'm checking the things. There's a stupid fucking monkey. I did shoot him right in the head. So we got ghouls. We got ghouls. We got ghouls. Throw a ghoul warmer. Okay, so I don't have to worry about people so much in here. Oh wow, and then one just comes out of the bathroom. The legendary comes out of the bathroom. Sorry, I threw a Molotov cocktail in there to wound them. I'm reloading. The feral ghoul is wounded. The rest of them are dead. Go into vats. Load up the body with shots. And he is down. Let's see what our weapon is. A cunning raider right leg. +1 agility and perception. So not great, but it is still a legendary item. So we're going to throw it on anyway. The right leg, boom. +1 agility, +1 perception. So originally we had just what? The regular right leg, a leather right leg, which is better than your raider right leg, but this is a cunning raider right leg. We'll be able to do a little bit of maintenance to it, maybe make it a pocketed cunning raider right leg and give it a little bit of something else. Yeah, but so far we're running the army fatigues, assault gas mask, cunning raider right leg, leather chest piece, leather left arm, leather left leg, poisoners, leather right arm with +25% poison resistance, and the trusty wedding ring. The weapon we are running right now, we are running Righteous Authority. That's critical shots do double damage and the critical meter feels 15% faster. That is the Lucky Energy Rifle with a little bit of an added bonus. I don't know if the Lucky criticals do double damage. I think the Lucky's just critical meter feels 50% faster. So it's a lucky bonus. We also have a submachine gun, snub nose 44 pistol, short powered bow barrel, shotgun, scope laser musket. That's really what we're running. We have some grenades, and we also have the Defiant powerful 10mm pistol. Final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. And our melee weapon, we don't really use. The blazing meat hug, 25% chance to deal 50 fire damage on a successful block. It's just good to have a melee weapon around. I'm gonna get out of the because I hear that fucking dinging one more time. I'm gonna put a bullet in the cosmo. But I'm freaking. Oh, can't pick the lock. Okay, so we can't get that Protectron out right now. It's okay. We jump the tool, go downstairs. Okay, there are definitely ghouls here, and they see us. We're sneaking very well. There's a lot of ghouls. We're doing alright. We're loading them up here. We are down in the subway station. That is where our College Square is at right now. Vats is very much our friend, especially with this particular weapon. The meter just refills so quickly. Well, that's a dark story. There is a skeleton with a gas canister and a lighter next to it. Okay, so we have found another Securitron downstairs. We're going to attempt to hack that terminal. Chaos did not work. How about vents? Vents had 1. How about doors? 0. Okay. Okay, hey, you never know, you know? Let's see here. Let's go shops. 1. Fists. 1. Nails. 1. Let's try again. It's a tough one. You never know. North. 1. Steve. 0. Okay. Steve. No Steve. Terms. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're struggling to break into the novice terminal here, boys. Can't get in. Oh, like I always say, get those Securitrons, get them on your team, because it makes everything easier. Not only do they direct fire, but sometimes they can get a kill or two. Not always. They're not, you know, sentry bots or anything. We haven't really run into many automated enemies. We haven't gotten into the Automatron DLC yet. I do want to get into that as soon as possible. I think it's level 15 that we unlock. I think we might be 1 level away. we just unlocked it. Tectron, activate unit. I didn't choose its personality. I'm going to do that now. Law enforcement. There we go. Good luck, Protectron. Now that'll cause some trouble. It'll patrol the area. Now, if you're doing, you know, a stealth playthrough, you might have snuck in. If you're doing a no-kill playthrough, which I know some people have done. If you just do an all-dialogue playthrough, you do it without killing anything. It's incredibly difficult to do, but it can be done. And if you are doing that,
Lock's really strong.
Oh, I can't pick the lock. Interesting. Must have to go around this way. I found it. There you go, bucko. And I think that was the last one. It was. We just cleaned out College Square. So we'll pick up this alarm clock. Pick up the plunger. Just kidding. Duct tape. 308 rounds. Bayoneted heavy sniper rifle. Okay. This is a good score. This is a great score. This is one of our best scores so far. A heavy sniper rifle. This does 56 damage and it takes 308 rounds. That's exactly what we were looking for. I'm not going to take the 10mm auto pistol. I don't care about it. I will take the rounds. I'm going to take the bayoneted heavy sniper rifle. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. What that does mean is that we're probably getting rid of the... Oh, we just have a hardened sniper rifle now. That does 64. Wow, 2 snipers back to back. Okay. Okay. We gotta go back to the Cambridge police station and turn that in, and then we're going to go to Sanctuary Hills and look at some gun maintenance and see what we can do about that, because finding 2 snipers back to back like that. Oh, pre-war money, 18. For some reason you can still sell pre-war money to vendors here for caps, and caps are the currency. I know we've talked about that before, but caps are the currency of the Fallout universe. All the Fallout universe, they use them in the Capital Wasteland in Washington, they use them in the Commonwealth in Boston, they use them in New Vegas. Also in New Vegas, though, again, one of the things that New Vegas did really, really well was their uniqueness. Everything had its own thing. There's different ammo types. There's a bunch of different money. You could use Legion Daenerys's or Daenerys, whatever they were, that the Caesar's Legion would use. The NCR had its own money that they would use. It was really whacked out, man. There's all sorts of different, unique things in that game, as opposed to this one where you just basically have your one set of raiders. You've got your one monetary system. It's just not as in-depth as New Vegas. It just isn't. And it's a shame. If they could add the writing of New Vegas into the gameplay of Fallout 4, it would be the greatest RPG of all time. It really would be. Because the Fallout 4 gameplay is terrific. It is absolutely fantastic. I have a lot of fun with the building, I have a lot of fun with the characters, I have a lot of fun with the gameplay, I have a lot of fun with just about everything in the game, but the writing is definitely lacking. There are some things that don't add up, and we're going to get into it because I think there are a couple of things that we've taken for granted that we think are the way it goes, and it's not really the way it goes. That makes the game a little more interesting.
Finished or what?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we're
Looks
done.
like I got my surprise for the day. Yeah. Now report to Paladin Dance. He said he had a mission for you. When you're ready for another op, you know where to find me.
Okay, so completed cleansing the Commonwealth, which is good. Report to Paladin Dance. Okay, so I don't have to do both of them. Maybe they account for that Semper Invicta, support the Brotherhood recon team. Perhaps that... I don't know.
Welcome back. I've got another
Let's see
mission.
what Dance has to say.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Over the years, the Brotherhood has sent several recon teams to the Commonwealth. The last squad went in 3 years ago. They never reported.
Oh, I remember this one.
Officially,
Okay, this is a
they're
tough
missing,
mission.
Presumed dead.
This might be one that gets put on the back burner for a minute.
Sorry.
Sorry, bucko.
Everyone who signs up for a recon mission knows what to expect. Our lives depend on our training and on each other. And if we should fall, the Brotherhood will honor our memory. We have a responsibility to find out what happened to them, if we can.
Where should I begin?
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsers that put out a short-range homing beam. If you can acquire a signal, you should be able to trace it to its source.
You got it, bucko. Paladin Dance is the man. So this is a tough quest. That's a tough quest. The Lost Patrol is a tough quest. I don't know if we're quite ready for it because I know for sure it ends in super mutants. Perhaps we could sneak through and not have to fight them, but we are not prepared to fight super mutants. Not yet. We are not prepared yet. I'm going to go back to Sanctuary, beef up our guns here a little bit. Maybe we'll test the waters with the Grey Garden mission. See if we're ready for super mutants or not. But I don't think we're ready for the Lost Patrol. Oh, and it's way over there too, at the Malden Center. We're not going there. So don't worry about that. We're going to avoid that one for the day. We did clear the College Square. We're going to head back to Sanctuary Hills. And I'm going to put on some modifications to these weapons. If you don't mind. If you would so oblige. And I have to figure out what weapons I'm going to use, because I think with this character we want to use mainly bullet guns, not so much energy guns and energy weapons. We'll see where the character falls. Right now we are using Righteous Authority because it falls under the lucky category, but I don't think that's something that we're going to be using forever. Okay, let's look at the weapons workbench.
Our little sanctuary
Bayoneted heavy sniper rifle. 56, heavy frame receiver, long barrel, short stock. Hardened sniper rifle. Hardened receiver. Heavy frame receiver, yeah, that's the difference. Short stock, large magazine. Yeah, it doesn't have the bayonet, but whatever. Hardened sniper rifle is definitely what's going to survive here. I'd like to give it a full stock. How much? What is that? Put on 0.6. And you can see my materials have increased quite a bit. We were done messing around. Let's look at the blazing meat hook. Yeah, we'll put extra hooks on. Fine, 10mm. Can we make that? Or no, can't really make it any stronger. Long light barrel, short barrel, comfort grip. Whatever. Quick eject mag, large magazine. We'll put on the large mag. Which is interesting, we shouldn't do that, we should put on the quick eject mag for that gun, because we want to hit the last bullet quicker, because it's the Defiant 10mm pistol, you know what I mean? And I usually just put the glow sights on the handgun. That seems to be the best. Hardened pipe sniper rifle, that's gone. That's a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. We'll keep the pipe pistol, because it takes 38, we'll keep that for now. Can we make that any stronger? Just because we'll keep it just because for the ammo right now. Powerful receiver, we'll throw that on. Short barrel, long ported barrel. I mean, stub barrel, fuck it. We don't need really anything. Just keep it as light as possible. I will put glow sights on it, small bayonet. Take the bayonet off of it. Just a pistol with decent power, just in case. Just in case. The scope, laser musket's gone. Short door barrel shotgun's here to stay, though. That's back in action. That thing's powerful. Can't make that even more powerful, but it's maxed out. It's all good. Can't make a full stock, though. Need gun nut 2 to make a wooden stock. Make a wood? Really? Really? You need gun nut 2 to make a wooden stock for the shotgun. That seems like that should be pretty much the easiest thing to do to any of these guns. You mean to tell me I can make a reflex sight? You mean to tell me how to make a reflex sight with nuclear material and glass, but I can't make a wooden stock. Really? I'm unimmersed. I'm unimmersed. Okay, so the hardened receiver on this snub-nosed pistol. Put the standard barrel on it. We will want to get the bull barrel eventually. But I like a standard barrel on my pistol. I like a big iron. I will put the comfort grip on it. No sights, standard sights. I love the 44 Magnum. We only have 5 bullets for it right now, so it's not really feasible to use. But I do love the gun. We're gonna get a really good one in a little bit here. Okay, so we'll upgrade this too. Put a hard receiver on the submachine gun. Short light barrel, beautiful. Full stock. Do I want a full stock now? Fuck it. Standard drum, medium quick eject mag, large drum, medium quick eject mag. Yeah, large drum. I want to spray and pray. Put on a reflex sight, give me something to look at. Muzzle brake, improve compensator, improve per shot recoil, improve recoil control, exception recoil control, better per shot recoil, inferior range. Yeah, the range doesn't matter. We're just fucking blowing holes in people. Okay, righteous authority. How strong can we make that? Standard capacitor, boosted capacitor. Yeah, give it a boosted capacitor. Long barrel. Yeah, keep it the long barrel, full stock, yeah. Standard sights. Oh, we can turn it into a pistol. Okay, okay, that's good to know. Standard sights. Give it the improved sights. No muzzle. Beam splitters,
just
projectiles, better range,
I need to be
accuracy,
alone.
recoil. Superior recoil. Reduced range. Gyro compensating lens. I guess a beam focuser is fine. It changes anything too much. Throw that on there. Okay, now we have to put a couple of these guns away. Ooh, Codsworth wants to talk.
Codsworth.
Sure thing, Boko.
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
I'm sorry, Codsworth.
Sorry,
It was so sudden.
Codsworth.
Not even time for goodbyes.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus.
I love you,
Young
Codsworth.
Sean. Of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
Wow.
I'm glad you
I'm
stuck
glad you
around.
stuck
Oh,
around.
sir, you don't know how
He is the
good it
only
is to hear
one
you say that. I just wanted
That
you to
knows
know
me
how
from
much
the
I
old world.
consider you family. I may be
Of
a
course
mere
you are,
robot to
Codsworth.
some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
I consider you to
Of
be family
course.
too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Mr. McFly, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
And that's a super cool aspect that they add into the game. So one of the things I was talking about before is you have an affinity meter. And your affinity meter goes up with your companions, with your the people in your excuse me, people in your settlement. So I have been building things. I've been doing things Codsworth likes, and so he's built up an affinity to me where I've gotten enough points, I guess, to advance in his individual storyline. All of these companions have their own storyline. So that when you do things that they like, they'll come and they'll talk to you, and they'll tell you about you'll get inside information, and some of them have their own individual quests. I'd highly recommend doing Kate's quest. I don't know if we're going to pick up Kate in this playthrough, at least not right away. I usually do play with Kate though, and her story is deep, and it's dark, and it's one of the most intense playthroughs I've done was taking Kate and learning about her story and doing her individual side quest. It's very, very good. I highly recommend it. So we just leveled up. We're level 14. What can we do with that? Gun nut 2. Expert terminals. It could be about that time where I need to put one into strength just to get that a little bit of extra carry weight and so that we can unlock blacksmith. We don't really need that. We do need to get to 6. And I will eventually find a bobblehead, so I only need to take it to 5. So I need to take 2 more and hope I find that bobblehead. In the meantime, I'm going to take a 1 strength out of the gate. Because I was also looking at our inventory, and we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got a lot of stuff happening. Eventually I'll drop some things once we get better ammo and I feel more comfortable. But I just don't have a lot of bullets, like 0.45 bullets. A good amount of cells, but 97 shells, which is not a lot. 327 38, which is not a lot. 67 10mm, which is nothing. 5 44s, which is nothing. 86 308s, which is okay because it's a sniper, but even so, I think I want to take the bayonet off the hard sniper rifle. I'll keep going. Alright, let's look at our... Oh, but there were super mutant bags in here. I don't hear any super mutants at the moment. Maybe someone came in and cleared them out? Oh no! It's the blind super mutant. So this super mutant is, okay, so for Fraternal Post 115, this super mutant is straight blind. And he is surrounded by landmines. If you can kill this super mutant without him noticing you, he won't set off the alarm. I think this critical headshot will kill him. He won't set off the alarm. I'll get the kill, and then I'll be able to just wander over there and get the... I think there's a bobblehead over there, maybe. I'm not sure, but this is a blind super mutant. If he hears you, he'll set off an alarm, and shit will just get bad for everybody. His name is Deadeye. We're gonna go for it. Critical hit, and he did. One-shot kill. It wasn't a one-shot kill, damn it. It wasn't a one-shot kill. It wasn't a one-shot kill. He hit the alarm. Ah, shit. Damn it. That didn't work. It should have worked. It should have worked. Should have worked. Didn't work. Ooh, we have a legendary super mutant skirmisher in there. So there's Deadeye. Molotov cocktail, Marco Jonathan. So they only have. Okay. So we need to... I don't know what to do. We're in trouble. It's okay. It's okay. Bottle cap line. Let me look and see where the skirmisher's at. How far away is it? Let's see him. Super mutant. We're gonna throw that out there. Oh man, we need to heal. So this is why we don't go after super mutants this early in the game, because they are extremely strong and they kill us extremely quickly. Fortunately, we can just jack ourselves with fucking stim packs and heal ourselves. Don't have any... Oh, hopefully that was the legendary skirmisher. I'm getting railed. I die, boyos. Nope, we survived. We survived. Just a beast. And it was the legendary. We killed the legendary. Hunters, reduce damage from animals. Okay, hunters, studded leather chest piece. That's fine, because it's a studded leather chest piece. As far as it being a hunter's, the 50% damage resistance from animals is not important. But it definitely is a better piece than what we have now, so we're going to put that on. And you can see that Codsworth did go down here. He's fine. He's invincible. He's back up. No worries. However, eventually I will have, if we do the Automatron DLC, we will get robot repair kits, and I think they work on Codsworth just fine. You know, you do need to pay attention to the frag mines in here. I'll throw quickly that. Oh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. So, Nuka-Cola. Let's talk some Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola is Coca-Cola and Disney combined. I think we talked about it a little bit. But the Nuka World DLC, which we will eventually partake in, is a combination of Coca-Cola and Disneyland. So it is basically Disneyland. They even have a spoiler alert. Bullets, guns, and bullets here. Ballistic weapons probably do 5% plus critical damage. That's great. Ballistic weapons. That's what I was talking about using. Super Mutant helmet. We'll take that. That will be useful eventually. That's great. So we just... let's go upstairs. We'll clear that as well, just in case there's something cool up there. In the fraternal post. Oh, there are people out here. Oh, shit. Shit. We're dead. Run, 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 Codsworth. I'm running away. There's a super mutant with a nuclear warhead attached to his hand, chasing us. Got him. Shot him in the arm. Used bats, shot him in the arm, blew it up. So that's a super mutant suicider. And they are the most terrifying creatures that you will run into. They will just have a mini nuke, which was the weapon of the Fat Man. So the Fat Man was a weapon designed by the United States government that's sort of like a catapult style weapon that would launch miniature nuclear warheads off of it. So that was something that was a thing. And they will take those miniature nuclear warheads and just run at you with them. And just run into you and kill you. So it's absolutely terrifying. So if you're playing on You Only Live Once playthrough, or you're playing on survival mode, that could just be the end of you. That could just be it. So you need to be very cautious when dealing with super mutant camps to not get snuck up on by the super mutant suiciders, because they could just end the game for you.
Something about this place looks a tad unsafe.
Good point, Codsworth. We should get out of here. Some 45 rounds. We did run into...
Silence is a bit unsettling, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I agree, Codsworth. I need to... I'm talking to the people here. Executive Terminal. We're going to unlock that and see what the story is here. Fraternal Post 115. Loose. Didn't do it. How about... Guide. That didn't do it either. Okay. How about Butch? That didn't do it either. Okay, we're going to try it again. How about Peril? Nope. Scans. Nope. Gangs. Nope. Okay, we're struggling. Struggle City again, boys. Oh, and we got it. Okay, how about Safe Control? We're going to open that bad boy. First, I didn't even know there was a safe in here. That's interesting. Turret Control. Activating all the turrets. We're going to deactivate them. However, if you're playing, this is great to know. If you are playing on survival mode, you're playing on You Only Live Once, you're playing on a sneak character, getting up into this terminal and activating the turrets, oh, good golly, you can shake things up. So, speech memo. We're overjoyed to have such a decorated war hero like Guy McFly giving a speech in Concord. We should try to get him down here, too. It always brings in people and funding. Wow. That's me. I was giving a speech in Concord. Huh. Medal of Honor Scholarship Ceremony, September 2077. A month before the bombs fell. They had plans into January. Wow. History of Mr. Gutsy in November. Orphan Food Drive in December. New Year's Bingo. Wow. So I was giving a speech in September, a month before the bombs fell, in this very fucking building that I just went to war with a bunch of super mutants in. That's pretty sick. This is a great game. Oh yeah, I disengaged a lock in there. People are probably freaking out. You forgot the safe. Yes, I did. There it is in the corner. Heavy cow rounds. Wow, okay. Pre-war money. Alright. 38 minutes, okay. I see you. I see you. And we're gonna jump down here. Back out of the Commonwealth. Wow, good little score. Good little score, I like that a lot. Fraternal Post 115, remember that. Fraternal Post 115. That was good stuff. Guy McFly approves. And you'll find a little article written about yourself, apparently. That I didn't even know was there. I did not know that was there. I knew about Fraternal Post 115. I did not know that article was there. Okay, let's continue going south. Ooh. Is that Swan? Or is it just the harbor? Might just be the harbor. There's a building over there I don't really want to go to. What's this square building? The library. Isn't it? Sit Rotunda. Oh, it's the CIT building. So the CIT building is going to end up being a very important building later on in the game. We'll discover it now. It's not important now. I'm not going to go in it now. We're going to spend a bunch of time here later in the game. So I am going to ignore that. There is a place over here that I would like to get to. Over this bridge. If you're playing survival mode, I'm about to show you the most important settlement in the game. For you. The reason being, if you choose the Institute, and I do recommend being a part of the Institute for a little while. So we just discovered the wreck of the USS Riptide. We are moving south of the CIT ruins, which I'm about to talk about. I do recommend that because if you join the Institute, I do recommend doing it for a little bit at least, so that you have the ability to teleport. This is specifically important in the survival gameplay, so that you can teleport to the CIT ruins, and you will be very close to this settlement right over here. And this settlement right over here will be your central hub, because you're very close to Diamond City. You are very close to your CIT ruins where you spawn in from teleportation, and then you go right into the Institute. It is great. So we... Alright, Codsworth is saying engage. I say let's get him too, Codsworth. I'm going to throw a save down. I would also recommend, if you are going to do this, not to do what I'm doing right now, and just barge in like an absolute maniac. But to each their own. I'm just going to lob some Molotov cocktails over the wall and basically just burn the whole settlement out. Because this door back here is locked. I'm not going to open it probably. So I'm literally just lighting them all on fire with Molotov cocktails. Like an old school Viking pillager. And if they decide to open the door and kill them, that's one thing. They just keep walking up on top of this platform and getting disintegrated, that's another. I don't know where Codsworth is or what he's doing, but it's just fine, not a big deal. And thanks to some clipping, we're able to shoot that gentleman through the wall. Codsworth is also taking advantage of the clipping and cutting people through the wall. I'm going to pick this door and just going to finish them off. This is Hangman's Alley.
Nice.
And we maybe have one or two more people in here. We might have just cleared it. Like I said, I was just lobbing grenades, Molotov cocktails. Short combat rifle, we're going to take that. That's going to replace our 45 weapon. Metal and a lightweight boiled arm. Okay, we'll take those. We'll look into those. Alright, Hangman's Alley. Here it is, boys. It's very nice. You have a bunch of shacks built downstairs. You've got your own fortification. You're in between two buildings. It's a beautiful settlement. It's a beautiful settlement. I am going to remove all of this down here. I don't like any of this. Any of these buildings. Any of these weird platforms here. We get rid of all this. We don't use any of this. I build up down here. I build up in between the two buildings, and I'll probably do that in our next off time, because I'll build up the settlement here at Hangman's Alley and make it look nice. for now, all we're going to do put some defenses down, because now that there aren't raiders here occupying it, I do not know if other raiders will show up. However, I don't know how many defenses we're going to be able to put up because we're not connected to anything. Okay, copy that. So I'm going to have to send someone here. Luckily for us, I might know just the guy who's looking for a new place to stay. That door's locked. We're actually going to keep that door locked. We're going to go out this back door for now. We're going to keep that door locked. We're going to keep the chains on that door for now, just because we don't own it yet. Codsworth, let's go, bucko. Where are you, guy? Come on. I want to shut the door.
Hey,
Yes, sir?
over here.
All right.
Thank you, Codsworth. Come on.
That's a bit out of my reach, I'm afraid.
Okie dokie. I'll just leave that door open. It's not a big deal. No one's probably going to take it. If they do, I'll just take it back again. So we are moving... we're moving west out of Hangman's Alley. But we're going to continue south towards the Great Green Jewel. That's where we're going, boys. Fuck it, you know. We're going to the Great Green Jewel. We're going to do it. We're going to try to do it. We're moving that direction anyway. I just heard a bunch of gunfire. There are typically super mutants that patrol this area. We're just getting into it. We're just getting into it. Yep, there she blows, guys. There she blows. Codsworth and I rolling up. You see that sign right there? That means we're getting close. Yep, look at that mutant hound. Take that mutant hound meat, cook that up. Take it, you know, Diamond City Security barely just survived a fight. And they're tough. They're really tough, especially early on. Very tough creatures. And they look like they just went through a war. So they did just fight super mutants. Looks like they came out victorious. Okay, we are making our approach to Diamond City, the central hub of Fallout 4. Diamond City is the biggest city in the game. It is the most important city. It's where you meet Piper in a minute. We're about to meet Piper, the journalist. We're about to meet Nick Valentine, who is arguably the most important character in the entire series. He brings so much of it together. He's a big part of the DLCs, like I said earlier, but he brings a lot of the game together. And we've got a couple mods active, so we're about to see how they work out.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Open up.
Hey, Piper.
You want into Diamond City, right?
That's correct.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
You can tell she's a silver tongue.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about
The
losing out
hat's
on
sick.
all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
And I think it is
Better head inside
interesting.
quick
I
before
think
Danny
so.
catches
I
on
want
the
you guys
block.
to listen to this theory. I think Mayor McDonough is the Trump character of this game. Hear me out. He hates the press.
Sounds good. Let's go.
He tries to get rid of Piper at all costs.
day
Hates
in
the
Diamond
press.
City.
We're about to go in here and listen to him give a speech where he talks about building a wall, talks about keeping out the ghouls and the synths.
told Sullivan to keep that
It
gate
is
shut.
It is
devious,
remarkable.
rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that
level
critter
of dishonesty in
scrapped
that
for
paper of
parts.
yours. I'll have it scrapped for
Ooh, got a
parts.
statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in
support the
freedom of
news.
the press.
Rightly so. A true medium for the people.
Oh, I
God's
didn't mean to bring
worth.
you into this argument, good sir. No.
I didn't mean to bring you
no,
into this
no.
argument, good sir.
You look like
No, no.
Diamond City material.
You look like
Welcome
Diamond
to the
City
great green
material.
jewel of the Commonwealth.
Welcome
Safe,
to the great green jewel of the
happy,
Commonwealth.
A fine
Safe,
place to come.
happy,
Spend your money.
terrific.
Settle down.
Spend
Don't
your money.
let this muckraker here
Settle
tell
down.
you otherwise, all right?
Dude, don't let this muckraker tell you otherwise.
This hasn't been the friendliest
You're
welcome.
guy.
He's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Don't
Not
worry about
really
it, guy.
your business.
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider
enough of
you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough.
Consider
That's all
you
you're good for.
an enemy of the people.
A big Diamond
See?
City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet?
He's fucking Trump,
Look, I
dude.
gotta go get settled
He
in,
is
but,
Trump. It's
stop by my office
hysterical.
later. I have an idea for an
Ooh.
article you'd be perfect for.
Okay, they didn't call me Blue, which is interesting. Maybe they do account for it. Alright. We're going in, and we're gonna go listen to his speech. Okay, and we also put a mod in for Diamond City, guys. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. It added a whole new section of Diamond City to Diamond City that I've never been to before. And I'll be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. You know, I've never been there before. I'm a little scared. You know, we're gonna go for it though. We're gonna see what she's all about. Let's go, Daddy-o. Oh, I think I see it over there. Look, this is the Great Green Jewel, though, guys. It is huge. There's a major market right inside here. There's a whole living quarters on the other side. There's this. I don't even know. I don't know what's new and what's not. I have to do some exploring here soon, fellas and lady fellas. And so we'll meet Nat right here.
Hey, sweetie.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
Thanks.
Thank you. This is really where we first hear about the
Institute
Institute, I
takes
think.
people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Thanks.
You are a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
I came here
Missing
looking for
person,
someone.
Goofy.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
A baby boy. He was kidnapped.
A baby? Wow, that's a new one. Usually it's adults.
Yep.
You're in
Yep.
bad luck. No one tries to find missing
And if you
people
want to
in
put your
Diamond
tinfoil
City.
hats on, boys,
Missing people
they,
means
you know,
the Institute is involved. And
snagging
no
people
one
in the
going to
middle of the
get
night.
Institute's attention.
You're a
someone
smart
can know
kid.
for sure.
Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this institute?
Well, there is the detective.
And we
Mr.
just
Nick
passed the
Valentine.
speech check.
He's not afraid of
And they
anyone.
talk about Nick
If
Valentine.
anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
He's the man.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You were a big help.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back. Piper, you're
You
back.
got it. Oh, and there's a little interaction here between Piper and Nat. So we get to see since we're standing here.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking.
Game's deep, guys.
Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Is the Institute spying on your
And
home?
there's a fun little interaction we get to have in the Diamond City Market we just
Anyone
discovered.
is one of those things. It's that secretary of his.
Oh,
her
wow.
and
You're
her
tall.
Yep, and listen to the racist talk about hating the synths. They're both scum. We don't need to worry about them. Let's go try. I think it's back here he's giving the speech. See if he's still giving it. He is. He's standing up there. Now maybe he's done, or maybe people are just getting here. Looks like people are just getting here. He's literally about to give a speech about the wall. I'm telling you guys. Here comes all the people. He's about to give a speech about building the fucking wall. I'm telling you. This shit's unreal. I can't make it up. This was many years before Trump. No one's really pointed this out, I don't think.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention.
At least I
would
haven't
like
seen
to
it
address
anywhere.
the subject that is on everyone's mind, and that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond
And
City
talks about hating
has
the
stood
press.
United for over 150 years, and what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall.
Yep.
Our protector
What'd I tell you?
and our savior.
What the
from
fuck did I tell you
filth
guys?
of the outside. And
What
second
did I
is
tell
our
you?
faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity.
You can't make this shit up.
security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the
I'm not a
same
synth.
flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
What did I tell you? Did you hear someone say he's so full of shit? Did that come through? Someone literally just said he's so full of shit. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Talk to Abbott at the wall. I will do that. I'll talk to Abbott at the wall. I'll get the mission.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry.
I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Sure
Happy
thing.
to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left
Yep.
in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware.
Is it the hardware
town.
store?
Ruin store close
How about
by to
that?
the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Paint retrieval.
Sure.
I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Yeah, we will do that eventually. We're not going to do it right this very second. We're going to explore the Diamond City a little bit. Because I think this is part of the new area over here that I've never been to before. This looks new to me. Yep, the Left Field Diner. This shit's all new. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh, get your mute fruit. Get your mute fruit galore. Mute fruit. Pick the mute fruit. Pick the tomatoes. Mute fruit and potatoes, dude. We do need to get corn. We need to go to somewhere to get corn. Once we do that, fucking making vegetable starch, and we will have adhesive for days. For days, I tell you, adhesive for days. Okay, so let's look over here. What's this? The Left Field Diner. Let's check it out. It's got glowing bottles leading up to it. Left Field Diner. Hostess will seat you. What? Okay. Enter. This is very exciting. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. And we are going into our first modded area. Like our new, it's here because of mods. I've never added an area because of mods before. I've never really been that kind of person. I've never added quests really. They usually aren't spectacular. There are some great ones. There are some that people have put hours and days and weeks into that are phenomenal. And there are some that just fucking crash your game. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful design. It's a little of dropping some frames. You can see that because there's a lot of stuff. He put a lot of stuff in here. But wow, this is pretty. Yep, little lag. We're getting lag. Big lag. Oh, classic. We might not be able to handle it. I don't want to quit and back out. Hopefully it unsticks itself here in a second. But we got big lag inside the left field diner. What did I say, guys? Literally, what did I say? This is why you gotta be careful with modded areas. Video, you can see that we backed out to the main menu. Unfortunately, if you're listening to the audio version, y'all are getting some treats. Y'all are getting some treats. You're getting the for sure combined video. You are not having to deal with not seeing what's going on the screen because I'm just talking to you. I'm just saying words at your ears. And so I'm going to load back into the game. We're going to try again to go to the left field diner. Perhaps, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Perhaps it was a fluke and we can get back in this and it'll be no problem. Who knows? We're going to try. But that is one of the risky businesses about mods, you know. You never know with it. And maybe that's just a building we don't go into. I downloaded it and it was all for naught and we didn't need to do it. And maybe there's some other things that I could do that would remedy that problem. But, okay. It's going to load us inside that building. Again, it's going to load us inside that building. Maybe if that's just where we load in, if we don't have to create it. After coming in from somewhere, after coming in from outside, we can just load into the building. That will work. We shall see. We shall see. We are level 14 right now. We are in Diamond City, in the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's a great city. I like it a lot. I like Diamond City. They could have done more with it, for sure, and maybe this mod will add to it. And it says it completes Diamond City, and we shall see if we can manage it. This might be a building I have to go into, not streaming, perhaps, and just for the... Maybe I'll make that a special video where I'll do it offline, and I'll do it somewhere else where it can manage the frames or something. Maybe I'll figure that out. Who knows? Hopefully we don't have to do that. And we can just do it out here. But I'm a big fan of Diamond City. I think it's a terrific spot. Putting the detective agency in there is a great idea. That's a great plot device. It's a great story writing aspect of it. Okay, so we're inside again. We're going to go down the steps. We're not going to stop and pause. We're just going to walk into the building. And there's a lot of stuff there. Maybe it's just that entrance because it's so big. Okay, look at that. Okay, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got the Nuka-Cola armor in the corner. It's got Nuka Mixer. Twisted Mister. Can't talk to him.
Hey there, stranger. Hold up a minute. Haven't seen you in the bleachers yet. We like to greet newcomers, you know. You got business down here?
Good voice acting.
What's the story?
What is this place?
We are in the Bleachers District of Diamond City, stranger. From Mr. Dr. Pepper's Diner around to the Sheriff's Department, this is our home. We're a pretty tight-knit community way out here. And with all the synth activity, We try to meet strangers as soon as possible, if you understand.
And you are?
Who are you?
The name's Lily. I'm the resident Atom Cat, engineer, courier, and unofficial welcome wagon
Oh,
for
an
the
Atom
Bleachers.
Cat. We like the Atom
Can I
Cats.
ask you something?
Yeah, I suppose I got time. If nothing else, I can find out why you're down here. What's up?
Ask a couple of questions. Welcome to the Centerfield Bleachers. Lily has welcomed you to Centerfield District. She seems to have a lot to say about it. Maybe she has some insights. Okay, what is this
What
place?
exactly is this place?
You're in the Bleachers.
Alright, boyos. Kaboom. We are back for the audio and we are back for the Twitch. So all we're really doing here is putting the closing touches on this stream. If you're part of the audio, you might be the only ones who get the full part of this. You might have to listen to the audio to get the full thing. Because we disconnected twice, and I have to potentially put 3 videos together off of the Twitch stream to make this work. So I do not know if that is even possible, if we can make that happen. We are inside of the Left Field Diner, which is the brand spanking new area that we've discovered in Diamond City. Not really discovered, it's the new one. It's what is it? Nuka-Cola Mix Heat. I don't even know what that is. But that is where we're at now. We're going to lock it up now. We're going to close off the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And maybe, like I said, the audio guys might be the only ones who are getting the full thing. It's tough to say if the audio guys are the only ones getting the full thing or not. Who knows? But if you are watching the video and you do get the full show, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did a bunch of stuff, man, from the College Square to the new Left Field Diner. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back with episode 8 in a day or 2. We'll be posting episodes 6 and 7 on the audio on iTunes, Google Music, SoundCloud, and Stitcher, Exchange of Dialogues podcasts for everyone to listen to there. And I'll be posting the, hopefully as unedited as we can, raw footage of this gameplay, episode 8, on the Gabe the Revelator YouTube channel. But thanks everyone for tuning in. What do I say? Tally ho, boyos. Get ready for a bunch more joy.